What is going on? It's your boy JeezPlayingAgain. A lot of you wanted a better explanation on the recently released balanced patch notes that Gravity has sent out. So in this video, I'll do my best to explain some of the new changes that happened. The following changes to the class will be implemented on March 10th. They will most likely add more changes as we give them more suggestions. So please make some suggestions to Gravity on what you think will help the game. And if you don't know how to make those reports, I made a very simple guide which I will link in the description. So with all that out of the way, let's get started. I will go over each class and the respective changes. Let's start with the Hunter class. When Burst Crow activates and deals critical damage, the crit damage is increased. The chances of activating enhanced double strafing is increased. When using different attribute arrows through arrow training, the damage is increased. The damage of sharpshooting is increased, and the duration of wind walk is increased. I guess snipers got some love after all. These sniper buffs should help the lack of DPS that a lot of sniper players were having. Way better than the trap buff they got recently. Next, let's talk about the Blacksmith class. Movement speed for cart boost has been increased. The probability of breaking weapon with meltdown has increased. Neutral resistance is increased when using skin tempering. Hit rate is increased for weapon research. The Blacksmith class should be very useful now, especially with their meltdown skill breaking weapon more frequently. This class will fit better with causing disturbance and dealing damage during WoW and PvP. Next, let's go over the Assassin class. The dodge skill now gives you a percentage to do a perfect dodge, and the skill effect is increased. The damage is increased in PvP for the Porous Cannon skill. SP consumption is reduced for Meteor Assault. Double attack will now deal crit damage. These changes for Sin X should give them different build options. Depending on how the mechanics of perfect dodge works, we can see more of those types of assassins. We might also see more dagger Sin X since double attack will now deal critical strikes. Now let's go over the Wizard class. Storm Gust damage has been increased. The number of hits for Lord of Vermilion skill has been increased. Stonehenge skill will now cause stun at a certain percentage. I'm just going to assume that these changes are made to encourage wizards to go into this type of build instead of the Magic Crusher. But in all honesty, just nerfing the Magic Crusher would have been a lot better. Let's see if Gravity will make any other changes before they release this patch. Now let's go over the Monk class. The cast time delay for Optical Axis is reduced. The cast distance of Tangy Magic is increased. The recent damage increase with Knuckle Weapon made champions incredibly strong. I'm worried what else they're going to add to make them stronger. Looks like champions are going to rule the MVPs again. Next is the Priest class. Let's take a look at their changes. Magic damage applies to the amount of heal you can give. SP consumption is reduced when using Judek skill. So aside from their Magnus skill hitting all attribute and becoming the next stronger wizard, their heal will increase even more. I'm just going to quit my Paladin and play my High Priest again. All jokes aside, I'm actually really happy that Priest got this amazing buff. I still got mad love for all my Priest players. Now let's go over the Crusader class. Long range damage and movement speed reduction is lower for Defender. The number of hits for Sacrifice is increased during PvP and Guild vs Guild. Grand Cross damage magnification is increased and will also deal status effect. The Sacrifice change in PvP is actually not bad. It gives players who can refine to plus 15 on the weapon a fair chance. Grand Cross should also be dealing more damage now, which means as for AoE farming method, Grand Cross could be better, but I still don't like it as it takes up too much resources. But if the Priestess heal can be increased through magic damage, then I'm only going to assume it will be raised for Crusaders too. If that is the case, then going Grand Cross could be better than going Shield Chain / Boomerang and the Shield Bounce Core. I'll do some testing and see what I can find out about it after March 10th. Now for the last class, let's see what changes are made to the Knight class. The blocking probability for parrying is increased. The fixed damage for Aura Blade is increased. Even with these changes, going Spiral Pierce Lord Knight is still better. Unless they nerf the Spiral Pierce damage output, there's no reason to go any other build. Anyways, these are just a few of the changes you can expect in the March 10th update. Gravity showcased these changes because players were very upset about the lack of changes in the first patch. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more, but as of right now, these are the ones that's been announced. You can still make suggestions to Gravity about some of the class changes you want to see in the next update. I made a short video guide on how to make reports, so you can check that out if you need help. If there's anything that you still don't understand, you can always leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer it. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel as it will help me out a lot. I appreciate all of you so much and thank you again for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Please stay safe, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.